everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We saw the shocking conclusion right here. Randy Orton delivering the RKO to Lashley. Could Randy Orton be in line for a WWE Championship match? Only time will tell on that. Plus, Damian Priest has his United States Championship challenge. Won't believe who stepped up to go against Damian Priest in many ways and many others and how. Also, too, Goldberg sending a message to the WWE champion Lashley about the SummerSlam incident, what happened with his son, that Lashley, after the match, Lashley defeated Goldberg, and Lashley decided to take it on his own to deliver the full Nelson, the hurt lock on Goldberg's son. And Goldberg hasn't forgot one bit about what had happened. And we got a lot too with women's action. Dewdrop stepping on her own by showing Eva Marie what she's made of, and giving Eva Marie the business that Eva Marie didn't expect. And in Hot Topics, we talk about this. Trevor Murdoch makes history, becoming the NWA World Champion. Trevor Murdoch doing the same, as well as Awesome Kong makes her appearance, and she announced something big in store on what's her career going forward. And the Nature Boy Ric Flair made a rare appearance in the NWA with a homecoming celebration for the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and a lot more. As the Raw Ring Report, and I mean the Raw Ring Report, starts right after this. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this special edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. It's been a long time since we've been doing Raw Ring Reports, but like I said, thank you all for watching. It's Pro Wrestling Matters. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show as we present to you and we bring to you the Raw Ring Report. Well, the Raw Ring Report was that indeed, and what a Raw Ring Report it was. And we get started with the United States champion. Well, we'll talk about that later. We get started with the United States champion, Damian Priest, issuing a challenge to kick off the show on Monday Night Raw after he wants to put his United States championship against any and all comers. As you see right here, Damian Priest being called out by Sheamus, who he defeated to become the United States champion. Sheamus wanted his rematch. Damian Priest was obligated and wanted to fight to give Sheamus rematch until the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, came out. Drew won a shot at the United States Championship, but they won a shot at the world title as well. Well, Damian made it crystal clear that he'll take on all challenges. And then all of a sudden, the WWE champion, Bobby Lashley, along with his manager, MVP, mouthpiece, or whatever you want to call it, came out there and addressed the whole crowd, and even got more chaotic as the Raw Tag Team Champions, Rated RK Bro, the team of Randy Orton and Riddle, came out there to make their voices learn that they wanted a title match as well. Well, Lashley said he was not going to be giving out time matches bit by bit and stuff. So Lashley made it clear. So WWE officials Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce came out there and made the law, saying that Lashley and MVP will take on the Raw Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton and Riddle, for the belts, as well as Damian Priest will defend his championship against Sheamus and Drew McIntyre in a triple threat match. What a phenomenal Raw that was going to kick off on Raw. But we kicked off with women's action as Shayna Baszler took on former women's champion Rhea Ripley in a match. Rhea Ripley had Nikki Ash in the corner. Shayna had her tag team partner Nia Jax in her corner. As you see right here, Rhea Ripley said she wanted more. And remember, these two, Baszler and Ripley, are former rivals in NXT. Now they're taken to the Raw brand. As you see right here, Rhea Ripley with those series of clotheslines as well. But the star of the show who did the distraction was Nia Jax. Nia Jax attacked Nikki Ash. She attacked Rhea Ripley, making a disqualification. But Nia Jax sent a statement that she wants competition. She's going to get it later on in the show when she takes on Charlotte Flair one-on-one, and we'll get to that later on in the show. A lot of people are saying what's going on with that, but we'll tell you later what's going on. Also, too, was was Drew Jinder Mahal teamed up with his tag team partner Veer to take on the Viking Raiders in a tag team match. Really competitive. The Viking Raiders taking it to the Indian group and leaving their hands and stuff. And you see where the Viking Raiders won by defeating the Indian group. So Viking Raiders leaving the base on Jinder Mahal. I think this is not far from over between these two teams. Also, too, the United States Championship was on the line. As we told you earlier, was a triple threat match between champion Damian Priest defending his goal against Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. Well, it didn't. The match was the match of the night. You see right here, Damian Priest taking it to Sheamus, leaving him in the barricade, and then it was a series of matches between Sheamus right here using the bells on Damian, leaving Damian out. And then it was a competitive match between Damian and Drew. Damian and Drew, about all of them about in fair and height. You see Damian, Drew getting closed by Damian. Or Drew clothesline Damian. Drew tried to do an insane aerial spot to catch. You see right here, this was the match on that right here. Drew went up and did a German suplex, and Sheamus delivered a suplex onto Damian. A triple powerbomb, whatever you want to call it. And Sheamus was about to set up. Well, Damian was about to set up Drew with that move, the Arching Infamy, until Sheamus came out with a bro kick and kicked his head off. Next thing you know, Damian used the move on the Drew, using that signature move. I forgot that move we call it, the Arching Infamy, onto Drew, and won the match with 1-2-3 and retained his United States Championship. At the end of the match, it was a sound of respect between both men, Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. I don't know if Drew McIntyre going to make that move down the road to the WWE draft, going to SmackDown. A lot of rumors and reports heading about that Drew could be on his way to SmackDown sooner than you think. Damian Priest could be the one to stay on Raw. So we'll see on that. Also, too, Doudrop. You know what I'm talking about, Doudrop right there. Doudrop trying to get her revenge after disassociating herself with Carmella. As you see right here, no, not Carmella, but Eva Marie. That's when it was on happier times. Now, the two women had a falling out at SummerSlam when Doudrop didn't help Eva Marie out to defeat Alexa Bliss at SummerSlam. Well, Doudrop made quick work of her work, and you see right, Doudrop, what she did. Doudrop, the match didn't even start. Doudrop just attacked Eva Marie down, laid her down, and then Eva Marie didn't know what hit her right there. And then Eva Marie, the match didn't end, but match never got started, and Eva Marie looking confused like everybody else, and Doudrop saying the winner of the match is Doudrop, and the loser of the match is Eva Marie. This is going to be an intense rivalry between these two women going forward. So we'll see on that. Also, too, Karrion Kross, new to the scene, took on Roberto Carrillo. Karrion Kross trying to get against Flynn on Raw after losing the NXT Championship to Samoa Joe. Roberto Carrillo getting clothesline. That's what Raw turned out to be, the land of the giants in a way. You see right here, Karrion Kross applying the sleeper hold onto Carrillo. Carrillo didn't have no choice but to tap. And you see right there. So Roberto Carrillo tapping due to Karrion Kross. A lot of people are still making fun of Karrion Kross wearing this. wearing this headband. I mean, I know Miss McMahon likes to put folks in different characters in different settings, but the War Bunny, I think he's going back to the demolition days of the 80s. So he had to get out of that. But you know, Miss McMahon is. So how that go? Also, too, women's champion Charlotte Flair, the Raw Women's Champion, went a toe-to-toe against Nia Jax in a physical toe match in a way. Both women trying to show their physicality. Nia with her power and her strength, and Charlotte with her power and strength, also her speed and her technique. Charlotte Flair was supposed to be in a feud with Alexa Bliss. I don't know what they're going to happen with that. Well, the match didn't go so well. A lot of people saying that left or right, and it just didn't go out as planned, as many people had thought. Well, at the end, Nia Jax defeated Charlotte Flair with a powerbomb. Nia Jax solidified herself could be the next number one contender for the women's championship going forward. So we'll have to wait and see that one. Also, too, the main event was, like I said, the main event was for the Raw Tag Team Champions as Rated RK Bro defended their Raw in their first championship defense, went against the WWE Champion Bobby Lashley and his associate MVP. Could Rated RK Bro do the unthinkable and retain their tag team champion against the almighty Bobby Lashley? Well, it was a good, sound, steady match. MVP coming back. MVP, I didn't know MVP could wrestle sometime. MVP just act like he could. Well, at the end, Rated RK Bro won. And you see Bobby Lashley out. Right there, the WWE champion was out and about. As you see right here, too, Rated RK Bro retained their tag team champions and still tag team champions. Rated RK Bro. Rated RK Bro did it. But Randy Orton did the impossible when he delivered the RKO to Bobby Lashley. And man, I got to be wondering, is Randy Orton in line for a WWE Championship match? Only time will tell. We have to wait and see next week. But we'll see. Our Rated RK Bro picks up the win and are still your Raw Tag Team Champions. All right, that ends the Raw Ring Report. Let's quickly move over to Hot Topics. On Hot Topics this week, what a weekend Hot Topics that we have for you. We know that NWA, well, the NWA 75 anniversary kicked off with Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong came out there to help out her former rival and friend Gail Kim. Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, no strange to each other. They was considered to be the ones that led the women's revolution way back when the Impact days when they were knockouts. Well, Awesome Kong say Gail Kim from being attacked by Terrence Terrell and others. Gail Kim thanked Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong thanked her and they embraced each other. Awesome Kong announced that she's retiring from wrestling. So Awesome Kong said that she is done. In the book, she said it's been a tough time for her in the Kong household. And she's talking about AEW and when that show Glory or some Glow or something from Netflix. So hey, Awesome Kong officially retiring from wrestling. Congratulations. Well done career. Also, another legendary figure, Nature Boy Ric Flair. Nature Boy Ric Flair made a rare appearance in the NWA. Ric Flair original home was the NWA. He was considered the traveling champion of the NWA way back in the 1980s. And Ric Flair returned back to his roots. Ric Flair announced the crowd in NWA about the current crop of talent in the NWA. And he also announced his former employer, WWE. He thanked the WWE officials, Mr. McMahon, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and others for helping guide him gain his confidence back when he was in the WWE in the early 2000s. Ric Flair was that. Is the man and still will be the man. Ric Flair was watching closely, clean eye on one match. Ric Flair saw history was made as Trevor Murdoch won the NWA World Heavyweight Championship from champion Nick Aldis, who had a reign over 1,000 days, and plus more. Nick Aldis, a true champion. I wish he could go to another league, another federation, but Nick Aldis is stuck in the NWA and wants to be held regarding NWA, but never know. But Trevor Murdoch won. What a victory for Murdoch, winning the NWA Championship. Murdoch said that he held back tears because he said in Buster Open that he was thinking about Harley Race, a former mentor, a former trainer, and once was an NWA champion as well. And his other partner, the World Tag Team Champion partner, Lance Cade, who passed away a couple of years ago. Trevor Murdoch paying homage to them two, winning it for them. And congratulations to Trevor Murdoch. As you see right here, Trevor's family, Ric Flair, in Trevor's corner, congratulating the former champion, congratulating the new champion. This is happening. Congratulations. NWA had a good, you can tell NWA improving with their camera work, so good for them. Also, too, WWE announced new recruits to their PC, and you can see a couple of familiar faces. You see one on the far left, that's like not far right, but far second to the left is the Usos brother. The Usos brother. I mean, how many kids Rikishi got? I know he got young kids too. I don't know how many kids that man got. That man got about, I don't know, 10 or 9. Who knows? But he will be training and developing in the WWE, and you can tell his brothers are in the system. His brothers gonna give him insight as well as his cousin Roman Reigns. Also, too, Gabe Stevenson's younger brother is in the WWE as well, so that could probably sign the deal to get Gabe into the WWE sooner rather than later if his younger brother's in it. So congratulations to all. And another Bull Buchanan's son, he's in the WWE as well. So all of them getting this golden opportunity to be recruited. So congratulations to all of them. Also, too, Braun Strowman posted clip that he will be announcing something this tomorrow around this time, around noon. So we'll see what the Monster Among Men, the former Universal Champion, has up his sleeve coming forward. A lot of people are speculating that Braun could be heading to Impact Wrestling after one report saying that Scott D'Amore said Braun for Glory. So the Braun Strowman will be making his debut at Bound for Glory. Only time will tell on that. Also, too, the wrestling world. Well, if you're a wrestling fan, I'm this way back around my past and stuff, way back around what I do. Ed Asner, many people might know Ed Asner as one of the lovable, tough boss on the Mayor Tyler Moore show way back in the 70s. He recently passed away at the age of 91. But Ed Asner said that many people didn't know Ed Asner started in a wrestling movie. Asner started in The Wrestler way back when, way before my time, where he, Vern Gagne, Dusty Rhodes, and the host of AWA Stars started in the wrestling produced movie that Gagne produced. He was a promoter, and Ed Asner was a tough, lovable boss. So, I mean, they said he was a sad president as well. So he was for human rights and stuff. So he will be missed. So, yes. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Raw Ring Report. We will probably have the NXT Ring Report probably sometime tonight if permits, or tomorrow morning. Just look for it out coming your way. So for me, and also too, we want to wish a happy birthday to this network, Connect TV. Connect TV started 4 years ago. What a dream it was, a dream that came true. And we want to wish Connect TV a happy birthday. And we feel like, yeah, can if we can find the pictures and stuff real quick. Well, we can't find it. Yeah. We want to wish Connect TV a happy birthday, a happy 4th birthday. It started with the tape. Now it leads to other shows. Happy birthday, Connect TV, for happy 4th anniversary. 4 years in the making. What an honor. So, for me being Kendrick Dick saying, we'll see you this week for the Pro Wrestling Show and